Morning, everyone. I'm Stan, aka Father Time. Welcome to my channel. Right now, it's like -8 here in Wisconsin. Fortunately, we aren't getting any of the snow and ice that most of the East Coast and down south is getting. Tell you a little bit about me. I'm a retired truck driver. I've been building since I was a kid. Built some while I was a teenager. Until I went into the military, got out of the military, started raising a family, did some building. I learned, didn't have a lot of time at home, so I would do a bunch of painting and stuff of parts and stuff like that. I would take and bring the kits with me on the road. When I had time, I would build in that. Like I said, I'm retired, so I have a little bit more modeling time. On my channel, you're going to see all different kinds of genres with automobiles, street machines, drag racing, dirt racing. I like everything to do with automotive. May even throw in a few trucks. So I am going to flip you around and I'll show you some of my favorite builds. I hope you enjoy. All right, hang on. This one is a 1936 Chevy dirt car. Really enjoyed building this one. Had fun with it. It's basically box stock build, except added the plug wires and aftermarket wheels and tires in that. This one started with a Revell 41 Willys Pro Street, and that's a Fremont resin body. Really cool build. Here we have a 50 Olds from Revell. I took and chopped the roof completely off to make it a convertible. This one here, I used Pegasus chrome reverse rims with the kit tires. This one's painted with Testors Icy Blue Pearl and Tamiya cream color. Very cool build. This one here is one of the Revell choppers. Did this one when they first came out. This one made it into the Scale Auto contest issue from years ago. Great kits. Added a little bit of detailing to it, and still love building them. Here we have a 1991 Dodge Crew Cab. This one is all 3D printed. I use the wheels and tires out of the Revell Jeep Rubicon. This one is still an ongoing project. I have roll bar that's going to be going into it. It's a curbside right now. I haven't figured out what motor I want to put in it. This one was a training. This is the first anything 3D printed that I've done. So I'm pretty impressed with it. I love my pickup trucks. So you will see more pickups, builds on the channel and that. So it's pretty cool. Here we have a dually. Started out with that MPC 78 Dodge pickup. Was a fun little build. This one I actually added a driver to it. But all around it was a pretty good kit to build with. Here we have a 1965 Plymouth from Mobius. Really love these Mobius kits. And that this one was a club build that I did. We had to have our name on it and that. Like I said, I love these Mobius kits. I've got plans for quite a few more. And here we have a Revell GT40 kit. This was a build I did for a Facebook build off. It was you could pick any livery you wanted, but it would never exist on the car. And of course we know Jägermeister were all European cars, so Jägermeister is one of my favorite liveries, and I figured the GT40 would be great to do. And here we have a Revell 32 Ford highboy with a Drag City Castings chop top, which I love the 32 Fords. They've got to be one of my favorite kits to build. And that basically built box stock, except for the up top and plug wires. It was basically built box stock. And here we have another Revell 32 Ford. This one has a Jimmy Flintstone chop top. Took the motor out of the 5 window, added the plug wires and the air cleaners. This one I actually did chop the radiator cowl and everything. This was a fun build. I kind of built this one after a real Chop 32. Loved the color. It was a satin finish. This one was done with the Tamiya paints. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Let me know what you think in the comments. So I think I'm gonna cut this one short. Hope everybody has a good remainder of the weekend. Be safe. Try and stay warm, and let's get some models built. That's what I'm planning on doing, hopefully for the rest of the weekend. All right, take care everyone, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.